All right, Salaki, I had got kicked out of that video. The My phone had said that it was I have no more eternal space in my phone, so I had to clear up a whole bunch of stuff. I had old videos, just clear up a whole bunch of stuff out of this phone. Uh, so again, man, this is incredible, man. This is incredible. So anytime that you say that you are dark skinned, okay? 'Cause there's no such thing as a black person. There's no such thing as a black person. Uh, Anytime that you are dark skinned and you say that you are Israelite, uh, it's lucky 1 minute. So in other words, you know, you have to be an Edomite. You have to be an Edomite because Esau automatically, okay, these Edomites automatically know, okay, your bloodline, okay, they automatically know your bloodline. That's let me get some scriptures before I start reading. I want this is a lot, man. I mean, and they're actually revealing this in an article. I mean, this is real. I mean, this is real, man. This is not a made up article. This is real. Okay, these people are really saying this, man. Okay, 1 minute. Let me get some scriptures. Okay, on this book of John 5:3. I want to start 5:37. Salaki. I want to start at 5:37. All right, because hey, this is a spiritual thing, man. All right, and there's no you know the people who are calling themselves these Khazars that are calling themselves Jewish people. They can no longer they cannot say who is and who is not a Hebrew Israelite no more than I can say who is and who is not a Hebrew Israelite, okay? Because there's no records, okay? The scriptures is a book of prophecies, and in the scriptures, the scriptures say that you said this discontinue from your heritage. All right, and this is a spiritual thing. This is a thing based off of faith. That's why you see, the apostles and elders on down, men who are able to go into these scriptures, into these scriptures, and reveal what is being said in these scriptures to you. All right, they're pretty much dark sentences until the men whom the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has given the Spirit to reveal these things unto you. And that's how I know I'm a Hebrew Israelite or the next man. Okay? That identity was lost, all right? And totally done away with in slavery. All right? But but the scriptures tell you have Israelites all over the planet Earth. Israel is as the sand of the sea in number. Okay? I mean, we could go into the Apocrypha. You have how these people who are calling themselves Jews, okay, they have assumed all 12 tribes. When you go into the Apocrypha, you see that the northern kingdom came into the west, what is now modern day America, spiritually Babylon the Great. They came in before the southern kingdom. All of that was prophesied. All right. This is John 5:3. 37. Said 3. 5:37. It says, "And the Father himself, which hath sent me, hath borne witness of me. Ye have neither heard his voice at any time, nor seen his shape." And not to mention that these Jewish people do not believe in the Messiah. Okay? And not only that, they read from a book called the Talmud. All right? So, all right. Now, a lot of you are not learned. Okay? So, when we, if I say they read from a book called the Talmud, because what we do is we do a diligent search of all the information we get. You should go and look into the Talmud and see what's there. All right? "And ye have not his word abiding in you. For whom he hath sent, him ye believe not." And that's what we were saying, man. Okay, that's what I was saying with the pale pussy video. 2/3 of our people only believe the pale pussy. The Caesar Borgia picture, we tell you that whom the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ, whose real name is Yahweh Shai. All right, we tell you that he's a dark-skinned man with woolly hair, man. Okay, but yet and still, you have those of you who don't want to believe that. So you don't believe on Yahweh Shai, man. All right. You believe on the pale pussy. All right, and everything that the pale pussy offers. Okay, which is darkness. You're not of the light, man. Okay. This is the verse I wanted to give, 5:39. It says, "Search the scriptures, okay, for in them ye think ye have eternal life, and they are they which testify of me." And we get eternal life and hear the testimony of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, when we search the scriptures. Okay? They don't believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai again. Because, hey, this is a thing of faith. Okay? This is a thing of faith, man. At the end of the day. And you don't see, them going hard at Egyptologists like this. These black conscious people, they claim that they're the Egyptians. See, you don't get no backlash over being the Egyptians, man. Okay? The Egyptians had one of the most advanced, civilizations, okay, in history. They don't, they don't, these Jewish people, they don't identify with the Egyptians because they know that, while you Egyptologists are talking about who are the Israelites, and, a lot of you people don't believe, these people who are as wise as Daniel, okay, they know this, man. They know that the Israelites existed. They have the documents, okay? They know, man. All right? Ezekiel 69, 6 and 9. "And they that escape of you shall remember me among the nations, whether they shall be carried captives." Now, captives mean that you were taken away into a different nation as a captive. all right, put into slavery, all right. Now that only happened to one group of people, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, all right. As a whole nation. Because I am broken with their whorish heart, which has departed from me, and with their eyes which go a whoring after their idols. And they shall loathe themselves for the evil which they have committed in all their abominations. All right? Not that they should own the Federal Reserve, okay? Or every expensive piece of real estate on the planet Earth. The most luxurious real estate on the planet Earth. Not that they should own that, but that they should loathe themselves for the evils which they have committed. Okay? Not enjoy themselves. All right? Let me go back and read this. And it's almost time for me to get up out of here. So I'm going to continue this. 1 second. Let me read this. Okay, and so they want Nick Cannon to bow to them. And he said, hell no, man. Hell no. No apology. Or none of that. Alright? This is what he's saying so far. Now, let me read. We're gonna read some of this so you can, It said the 39-year-old host of Fox's The Masked Singer recently shared on YouTube an interview he conducted that year with rapper Professor Griff. Okay, I'm going to jump down because I've read that. It says Cannon, okay, said he made several remarks against Jews and outlined an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory because it's anti-Semitic and a conspiracy theory about black Africans being the real Jews. Okay? I hope you heard that. Cannon, who also hosts the MTV show Wild 'N Out, added fuel to the fire by voicing support for Griffin's claim, taking aim at the Jewish Rothschild family, a common target of anti-Semitic conspiracy theorists, and slamming Jews for criticizing Farrakhan, a notorious anti-Semite who has referred to Jews as termites. Okay. Amid the criticism he has been facing since the YouTube video was posted, Cannon on Monday attempted to defend himself on Twitter in a series of messages, none of which included a formal apology. The same day he told Fast Money he would not bow down with an apology. And he shouldn't. Because what did he say wrong? Okay. This is Nick Cannon speaking now. He said, to me, apologies are empty. Are you forcing me to say the words I'm sorry? Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. Okay? That's exact. And I'm going to read a quote. And I'm going to read a quote. Okay? That's exactly what they're doing. He asked, are you forcing me to say the words I'm sorry? You know, like the simp Deshaun Jackson and Steph Jackson. Okay? And Stephen A. Smith and all of these talking heads on their channels. All right? These so-called, even though that they appear to be so-called black people, man, they don't have your interests at heart, man. It's all about money. It's all about the ching-ching, man. All right? Are you making me bow down? Because then again, that would be perpetrating that same rhetoric that we're trying to get away from, Cannon said. What we need is healing. What we need is discussion. Correct me. I don't tell my children to say, I'm sorry. I want them to understand where they need to be corrected, and then that's how we grow. And that's exactly, okay, how it should be done. Okay? You can say sorry in as many different languages as you want to, and it means nothing, can continue. But until someone truly understands where they may have been wrong or where they may have offended someone, then that's where growth occurs. So again, we get a lot of bad media and press aimed towards us, okay, the Hebrew Israelite community, for saying that we are Hebrew Israelites. Show us where we're wrong and you're right. You don't do that. You send your people like vocab no class Malone. All right. Addressing his praise of Farrakhan, he said, I can't be responsible for however long Minister Farrakhan has been ministering and the things that he said. That is his voice and his fight. I can only be held accountable for what I've seen and what I've heard. I just want to focus on the positive aspects, Cannon added, but I condemned any hate speech. I don't care who said it. I don't care if my dad said it. I don't care if Farrakhan said it. If anyone is saying something hateful or demonic, I don't support that at all. Cannon said a few rabbis had reached out to him since the controversy erupted, and he planned to have them as guests on his podcast. Now that should be good, and in fact, I Lord will, I would tune in. All right, now, and I hope that we're able to leave comments and ask questions, and because we, like I just said, we get vocab Malone. Nick Cannon gets rabbis. All right. Rabbis don't roll up on us, man. All right. I wonder why. I wonder why don't the rabbis roll up on us, man? Okay. And when they do roll up on us and they, tell the truth, those videos are taken off of YouTube. Okay. But and they're not called anti-Semitic. All right. They're not called anti-Semitic. But so and yeah, here we go. I'm gonna jump down. Anti-Defamation League CEO Jonathan Greenblatt, okay, you know who he is, Greenblatt, on Monday called on Cannon to apologize for his harmful comments. I didn't see anything harmful that he said, okay, other than that so-called black people are the Jews. Okay, and so that called the ADL to call for him to apologize. Okay, because apparently that's harmful. And again, remember, Israel is in Africa. Okay, when Yahushua, when Mary and Joseph fled and took Yahushua with them, they went into Egypt. Okay, there's a lot of connections, and and we could go deeper into that, which we've already done a million times, man. All right. See, now sitting down with this panel will be good, man. Okay. Because you're going to get a bunch of uh, runaround nonsense, man. When these guys sit down on this panel, it's going to be a bunch of runaround nonsense. Okay? Truly disturbing that Nick Cannon would use his platform to perpetrate false anti-Semitic conspiracy theories and lift up the vehemently anti-Semitic Louis Farrakhan. He realized immediately and educated himself on why his comments are so harmful. Can you believe it? Can you dig it? Huh? Yeah, we're going to finish this up, man. I can't do it right now. But until then, Shalom. We're going to do part 3.